gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, me sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Déjame decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Oye, él no te quiere, no sabe cuidarte. Oye, yo tengo un mundo para darte. Yo solo quiero cuidarte. Oye, mueve la cintura. Oye, que seas mía toda la vida. Solo eso quiero.
Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Makudi will bring you sports moments of your life. I would just want to wish everybody compliment of the season and a Merry Christmas ahead. It's been an amazing day for me. I don't know about you. It's been truly an amazing day. A lot of activities going on, even in the sporting world. Yes, there have been a lot of activities. Yesterday, let's just start it from the beginning. It's the AFCON week. Is the period of the AFCON. We talk about AFCON strictly right now. The AFCON is this is day 4. And there have been a lot of massive games, and a massive football, a lot of goals. I think I'm just seeing that this will be one of the AFCON that we will have one of the highest goal scores. I think for now it's just one game that has so far ended in a draw, and the rest of the matches, lots of goal. Burkina Faso played Equatorial Guinea today. Algeria played Sudan today. Lots of goals, and it's a nice one. I'll start up there and be coming down gradually. Okay. For the competition in general, I'll still always talk about the competition in general. The competition has been a nice experience. Though I've not been there, following it, watching it, both on social media, following it, watching the games live, it's been an amazing one. My only problem is, despite the infrastructure and everything that Morocco gave to Africa, I think what we're just lacking right now is the followership coming to the stadium to watch this game. Morocco, they are not just giving us that. Apart from the North Africans teams playing, you barely see the stadium being full to the brim. Yes, you barely see that. I think for that one, that is just the problem I'm seeing there. But yesterday, Nigeria took on Tanzania. We were here talking about it. A lot of our callers couldn't call because they were glued to their TV following that one live. Fortunately, yesterday it wasn't funny. The tension wasn't funny at all. But Nigeria passed, eventually scaled through. Nigeria won that one 2-1, and I think we are going to dissect that match today. I want us to call and give your very honest opinion about that match yesterday. Nigeria won. Yes, Nigeria won 2-1 against Tanzania. Tanzania has never beaten Nigeria. Even at this stage, right now, they've not beaten Nigeria. So I will want to, when I open the phone lines, I want to actually hear from you what your take on that match is, especially when the coach himself is talking. We'll get to that very, very soon. And then Arsenal played Crystal Palace in the EFL Cup yesterday. Arsenal, Crystal Palace put Arsenal, they fought right to the end of it. And even in the penalty shootout, that game ended 1-1. Even in the penalty shootout, it was a hell of a penalty. Yes, almost how many penalty? It was like, I don't know. I was thinking that at the end of the day, it's going to be the coaches that will play the penalties. But eventually, somebody threw his own out, and Arsenal eventually won that one. Arsenal will be facing Chelsea, yes, and the semi-finals. That one is going to be home and away. I think it's an interesting one to watch. Is it either Arsenal are firing or are gunning in all fronts? I don't know if Arsenal want to win the treble this year. I think let's just wait and see. Okay, back to the Nigerian issue. I said the coach have something to tell us, but before we go into that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. Nigeria's youth captain Sufyan Boluwatife fought hard till the final round as he won the 5th edition of the Black Knight Close Scrabble Championship in Ilorin, Kwara State. The youngster led Team Nigeria to Kenya for the African Youth Championship and also featured at the World Youth Tournament in Sri Lanka. He played his way to the top of the table as he fended off strong challenges from rivals, including defending champion Olawale Kudos, who finished second as both were separated by cumulative points. Boluwatife garnered 6 wins with plus 796 points to finish first, while Kudos got the same win but with a lower cumulative point of 303 points in the 22-player tournament. Veteran Nigerian heavyweight Ike Ibe Abuchi has declared himself ready to break George Foreman's age record when he fights for the World Boxing Bureau heavyweight champion on Xmas Eve in Lagos. The 52-year-old will face Kabiru Towalowi in a 12-round main event at the Teslim Balongo Stadium, with victory placing him on course to become the oldest man to win a recognized heavyweight title, surpassing Foreman, who set the record at 45 in 1994. Ibe Abuchi, who carries a professional record of 21 wins, that 16 through knockout without defeat, remains focused on his ultimate goals of facing Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight champion. And back to our topic of discussion. Super Eagles head coach Eric Chell has insisted Nigeria still have room for improvement at the 2025 African Cup of Nations, despite opening their campaign with a 2-1 victory over Tanzania on Tuesday. Nigeria were made to work hard for another opening day win, edging Tanzania 2-0 at the Complex Sportif de Fars in Morocco. Centre-back Simi Ajayi gave the Super Eagles the lead in the 36th minute, raising highest to head home Alex Iwobi in-swing corner for his second international goal. However, Nigeria were pegged back shortly after the restart when Charles Momboy struck the equalizer for Tanzania. Former African Footballer of the Year Ademola Lookman restored Nigeria advantage almost immediately, but Shell side had to show composure and defensive resolve in the closing stage to protect the lead as they begin their quest for a fourth AFCON title. Despite securing all 3 points, Shell was critical of his team's overall display, particularly their second half performance. The Franco-Malian coach noted that Nigeria failed to build on a dominant first half in which they created several clear-cut chances. And despite this win, I'm asking now, despite this win over Tanzania, will Nigeria's lack of clinical finishing prove costly against top-tier opposition? That's my question today, because if you look at that game yesterday, Nigeria had a lot of chances, and what we lacked was that cutting edge, which gave us away. And I'm asking for if Nigeria will get to play against better sides like the Senegalese, the Moroccans, with this cutting edge or this lack of clinical finishing prove costly against top tier opposition. And I'm also asking, because the coach is saying that the coach is talking about the team improving, and I'm also asking, should we still be talking about the team improving at this point? That is our question today. I'll throw the lines open right away. The numbers to call is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. And okay, we have a caller already. Hello. Okay, hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good evening, Benny.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
David Dorado. I'm calling from Makodi.
Okay, David, it's been a while.
Yeah, it has been for a while. It has been a while. Okay. I called your boss this morning, sir. Okay. I was complaining for him to add the time of this party. Okay. So he was telling me that he will look onto it in 2026.
All right.
Thank you.
Go on.
So anyway, I watched the match yesterday. And as the coach said, there is enough room for improvement because honestly, they cannot misses and everything. But as you can see, Tanzania is a very small country. You understand?
Yes.
So if you want to be victorious in this competition, so you have to win a match so clearly so that
convincingly,
yes, so that your opponent will be afraid of you. Look at the likes of Algeria and Senegal. 3-0. The way they are playing, anybody playing against them will be afraid. But look at Nigeria, we're struggling. Look at the way they concede yesterday, the goal. And honestly, our goalkeeper has to be, I don't know, the guy is even doing as if he do play go. Those people that do play bet, honestly, because I'm just beginning to say something in that Wabale. This is not the Wabale we used to know, honestly. He's really fucking up, honestly.
Oh, stop. So Nigeria don't use such words on radio, please.
Sorry.
All right.
So yes. So there is enough. They need to improve.
Okay,
that is what I want to
say. For you, where do you think Nigeria needs to improve? And at this point I asked the question. At this point in time, are we still talking about improvement?
Yeah, when the competition goes on, the way you are playing, to me, I believe maybe if they meet a stronger side, the performance will be different than the yesterday on. So we can see just then when they meet Tunisia?
Tunisia, yes.
Their next match is Tunisia. Tunisia too is a strong side. They won their match 3-1 yesterday.
Yes.
So it's the same group. We have Tunisia, we have Uganda. Yes. So I believe we will qualify. We just need another 3 points to qualify, but we need to improve because what they did to the World Cup qualification, it was very, very disappointing. So Nigeria, they are counting on them to at least to make us, we fans, to smile. You understand?
Yes.
If in this African Cup of Nations they did not do anything, honestly, we lose faith in them. So they need improvement. Honestly, that is my take.
All right, thank you, David Orado, for that one. Interesting analysis from David Orado. The team still needs to improve. A lot of issues yesterday. The team were not clinical in front of goal. Hello,
good evening to you, Uncle Benny Kuji.
Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Oliver Nikia, better known as Busy Brain, the king of sports in Abenga here in Alabama.
Okay, Busy Brain. I hope you followed us from the beginning.
No, I'm not following. I'm just joining in.
Okay. We are talking about yesterday's game, Nigeria's game yesterday. I don't know if you actually watched it. But
yes, I did not start the match, but I completed it.
Okay.
I was the second 45 minutes of play.
Okay. I'm asking, is the team, the coach is talking about the team still improving. Are we still talking of improving right now?
Yes, if you ask me, I would say the team is improving. You know, playing the first match of the competition, and you cannot play the way you determine or you think your players will do. So for them being on that ground, that was their first encounter. So we managed to win 2-1.
Okay, now
and
how about?
I believe that they are improving, and if they take their second match, they will play very well.
Okay, how about our lack of being clinical in front of goal? If we meet better teams, is this not going to count against us?
Yes, it will surely count against us. I know we are playing our second match with Tunisia, which they are always more of attacking. So the way our team has been attacking when it comes to goal, it's not too okay. You look at Ademola Lookman will be there, Osimhen will be there, and the rest, but they will be finding it difficult to find the net, which is one among the things that is affecting us.
Okay.
So they will be playing with the top team in the Africa, Tunisia, which you know how they used to play. Even yesterday we saw how they won this thing and by Uganda by 3-1.
Yes.
So it shows that they are always on attacking. They will play very well so that they will score.
Okay, let me just ask you this one before you go. Overall,
okay.
how do you see that team yesterday?
Yeah, well, if you ask me, I see the team as a team that is ready to go to the next stage. Despite they played to, in fact, many people, they were just shouting in the hall that they don't like supporting Nigeria. But for me, I rate the team. If you are rating 100%, I will rate them 75%.
Okay.
I believe they will improve and they will do something good.
All right. Thanks.
In our subsequent matches.
Thanks for that one. Okay. Busy Brain is always optimistic. Always optimistic. Always optimistic. Okay. Okay, we have another caller. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Kuji Benny.
What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Kenneth calling from airport.
Kenneth, you called yesterday, and that was when our time was totally off.
Going on. Yes.
And our time was totally over.
Yes, like I told you yesterday, I wasn't really impressed with the Super Eagles' performance yesterday. Yes, we got the required results, but our performances were not as required. Because for me, I could only pick up, let's say, 2-3 players that at least gave their optimum yesterday. That would be an Alex, it would be Victor Osimhen. Then maybe I will just manage Ademola Lookman because
how about Calvin Bassey?
Thank you very much. Calvin Bassey again, and Calvin Bassey. Ademola Lookman, he didn't give. In fact, I don't know, ever since Ademola Lookman was named African best, there has not been Ademola Lookman that we've known him to be. It's Samuel Chukwueze. I really didn't know what he was actually doing. He was just dancing up and down. So for me, the Super Eagles' performance was not really up to scratch. Yes, we managed to win Tanzania. Tanzania is not a footballing nation that we should be struggling to win. In fact, they are not even supposed to score Nigeria. They were not even supposed to score. But imagine the way Stanley Nwabali conceded. Another thing, I don't know if Eric shares or they made Stanley Nwabali believe that he's undroppable. No, they can drop him because he has cost us conceding goals that we are not supposed to concede. When he needed that shirt, we all saw what he was doing. Okay, now he has been assured of a number one shirt. Then he thinks he can do anything.
But possibly the coach watched all his goalkeepers and he feels that among the squad that is serving, he is the best.
Believe me, yes, for this squad, I really don't trust a Francis Uzoho to say Stanley Nwabali should be dropped for Francis Uzoho. That is why I asked, why was Maduka Okoye not called for this tournament? Seriously, why was he not called? Because if Maduka Okoye was there, I believe he should have been, or he would have been the keeper to give Stanley Nwabali a run for his money.
Okay, just round up.
So for me, yes, like the coach said, in every tournament, the team improves as the tournament progresses. So there's also more room for improvement.
All right, thanks for that one. There is room for improvement. Everybody is saying there is definitely room for improvement for Nigeria. But when you watched that game yesterday, what is your take on that game? The coach is saying that there is room for improvement. I am asking, one of the major questions I'm asking is, we are not clinical in front of goal. Won't this cause us problems? We have another caller. Hello?
Hello, good evening, Coach Benny.
Good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
It's Isaac from Lady Barrett.
Okay, Isaac, go on.
Well, in as much as Nigeria has not been as impressive as we had wished, I think the start of this year AFCON is better than their start off in the last AFCON where they finished second best overall. So I think the key words, the underlying words, there is room for improvement. I think as the team progresses, I think they will fare better and even perform better than what they did yesterday.
Isaac, I'm asking the question. The question I'm asking is, our finishing, being clinical in front of goal, being deadly, it's actually affecting us. When we get to play against better teams that are very defensive, that can play very well defensively, and attacking wise, they are also very good. Are we not going to suffer?
Yes. I think these are the gray areas, both the defense and attack. These are the gray areas where I say that there are rooms, very, very plenty rooms for improvement. Because, in fact, I think I was listening to BBC live commentary on radio. I enjoyed that a lot. Going by what I was listening yesterday, I think we were even lucky to have won that match. I think my consolation is even Morocco, the host nation, struggle against a very, very lonely little unknown Comoros. Yes, with all the array of stars. So I think we can take consolation from that and from the result. And from there, wish that things get better as the tournament on.
All right, thanks for that one, Isaac. Okay, I think we are all on the same page. There's still room for improvement for our national team, but we still have a lot to do. There's still a lot. I wouldn't want to give it up. When I take solace from the fact that the champions, the current champions, they lost their game. They lost against in the group stage. We're in the same group with them, and they came up at the end to win that trophy. I think if we are this serious, we can also win that one. I just hope that we can actually win that one. Okay, let's just take some. Let's take the results. Right now, Ivory Coast is playing Mozambique in the AFCON. It is 26 minutes and it's still 0-0. Earlier, Burkina Faso defeated Equatorial Guinea 2-1. Equatorial Guinea wanted to create something out of nothing yesterday. Then earlier today, with a red card, they were defeating Burkina Faso, but Burkina Faso finally rallied round and got that one. Algeria also defeated Sudan. In that game also, there was a red card. Algeria won that one 3-0. 2 red cards for today. And later on today, Cameroon will be taking on Gabon. That will be an interesting match to what. Let me just give you a rundown of yesterday's result, and then we'll just call it a day. DR Congo defeated Benin Republic 1-0. Senegal defeated Botswana 3-0. Nigeria defeated Tanzania 2-1, and Tunisia defeated Uganda 3-1. That is the result in the AFCON for yesterday. Tomorrow there are still a lot of matches. No matches tomorrow. Tomorrow is Christmas Day, so there are no matches tomorrow. Okay, I think this is the much we can go on the show. I from all of us at Asking Radio, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. And like I'll always say, God bless your heart. I'll see you. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Él te jura un falso amor, es un abusador. Juega con tu corazón, sabes decir que no. ¿Cómo decirte que te quiero? Que muero por tu amor. Yo no he perdido la ilusión, ni el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Tu boca y la mía felices gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Déjame decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amor.
Asking Radio 98.